Okay, so good evening. So we are now in our discussion of the parabola. So we have here an equation which is y squared is equal to 8x. Now please do remember that in the standard form of the equation of a parabola, wherein the vertex again is at the origin, there are two standard equations. So these are y squared is equal to 4px, and the other one is x squared is equal to 4py. So in our modules, I have already put there the different summary of the things that you need to learn of the two said standard form of the equation of a parabola. So let's go directly to our example. So our example here, you have y squared is equal to 8x. Now the main clue or the trick here is to look into the variable that is squared. So normally, the variable that is squared, it will always be found at the left side, while the variables of x or y with a exponent of 1 and a numerical coefficient is found at the right side. So please do remember that a variable that is squared, that is only with a coefficient which is 1. So that's why, based on our example, y squared is equal to 8x, you need to base that one onto our standard form. And based on the standard form, it is in the y squared is equal to 4px. Now, the main goal here first is to look into the value of your p. Okay? The value of your p, to find the value of your p, you just divide, again, you just divide the given at the right side, which is actually 4px, you divide it by 4. Okay, so the numerical coefficient is 8, so that is 8, just divide it by 4. Therefore, your p is equal to 2. So this p here, we will use that one later on in finding for first the focus. Okay, we all know that in y squared is equal to 4px, the focus of that y squared is equal to 4px is at p0. Okay, so which means if your p, the focus is p0, therefore the focus of your y squared is equal to p8x is equal to 2 and 0. Okay, so therefore our next step is to find the what you call the endpoints of the latus rectum. Okay, so we all know that the endpoints of latus rectum. So to find for the endpoints of the latus rectum, we need the following formula. So we have p, comma, positive, negative 2p. Okay. Now please do remember that the endpoints of the latus rectum are actually coordinates. So these are 2 points. So therefore we can actually break it down. So ang kaning p plus positive negative 2p, may mo siyang p positive 2p. Okay? Hindi na ko isuot ang positive na lang. And the other one is p comma negative 2p. So these are the endpoints of the latus rectum. So remember, no? Importante kay makuha nato ang p. So again, ang p, ang pagkuha nato is you just need to go to the numerical coefficient and divide it by 4. That's why nimo siyang 2. So to find for the endpoints of the latus rectum, p is equal to 2. So that's 2 times the p is equal to 2. So that is 4. And the other one, so your p is 2 again, comma. So that is negative 2 times the p, which is 2. So that's negative 2 times 2, that is negative 4. So these are the endpoints of the latus rectum. Now, last but not the least is to find for the directrix. Okay? So please do remember that the directrix is x is equal to negative p. So again, asa na ko na makita ni siya ng mga formulas na ana ko dito sa module. Ako nang gi-share dito ang mga formulas. So therefore, for the directrix, your x is equal to negative, your p is 2. So that is x is equal to negative 2. Okay? So, again, to graph y squared equals to 8x, we need to find the following. Again, the p, the focus, the endpoints of the latus rectum, as well as the directrix.